Hi everyone and welcome to Cooking with Ange. So today we're making Maltesers ice cream. This is a great little hack, nice little dessert that you can pop together in like 5 minutes, and then this will last you as long as the kids can eat through it basically. I'm using just a little lunchbox here that we have for the kids. This is it's about a 2-litre ice cream container. But you could use a glass Pyrex dish with a lid. You could use a bigger ice cream tub. If you've got like a 4-litre tub, you could use that as well. But you can really pop it into anything. Like any container with a lid is all you need. Today we're making Malteser ice cream, and I know I love Maltesers and I love ice cream, so why not share it around? This is a nice easy one. So the first thing we have to do, Maltesers at the moment were on sale. I think they're about $3.50 a bag, so that's a nice little bargain for these. So what we do first is we just open up one bag and pop it into a snap lock bag. You could even probably keep them in the bag if you really wanted to, but I like to give them a little bit of extra space because we're going to just crush them lightly. So just very gently, just bash them on the bench. And that is your Malteser crumb. Next thing we have to do is you need to make sure that your ice cream has softened. Now I popped mine out about half an hour to soften on the bench. You could also do maybe an hour as well if you want to. It will just be nice and soft. And look at that. Don't you just love a fresh tub of ice cream? It's just always so exciting to open through that. Now what we do is we just need to layer. If you imagine watching someone make a marble cake where you see them do the alternate vanilla and chocolate layers, that's what we're doing with our ice cream. So we're just going to do 1 scoop of chocolate, 1 scoop of vanilla, and just alternate that as we go. So you could even do like a checkerboard effect, just like so. So this is just a nice easy one. Do you know what, you can even get the kids to help you make this one as well, because they would love scooping out that ice cream and probably having a little sneaky lick of the ice cream as well as they go. So ideally you want this to be probably a little bit softer, but this will be fine for now. So as you can see here, I've just alternated very roughly the chocolate and vanilla ice cream. So what we're going to do now is just get a handful of our crumbed Maltesers and pop it over the top. You might like to do 2. And then we're going to get our whole Maltesers and we're going to just put a handful on as well. And then we alternate again. We just continue with those layers until we complete all of the ice cream. I think we should be right. If you have leftover ice cream, you could always, do this another day as well, or you could just have spares in the freezer, or you can make a really big batch. I was looking at containers today when I was at the supermarket, and they were either 5 litres, 3 litres, 2 litres, and the 5-litre one just looked a little bit too big. But as you can see, it's all very rustic, so there's no right or wrong way to make this one, which is really good. Crumbs, we do whole ones, and then we continue again. So like I say, you probably won't get the whole 4 litres in my container. And it's so rustic that there's no right or wrong way to do this. But the best part is that it's just an easy idea. Do find if you add things like your M&Ms or your Smarties that the colours bleed. So if you wanted to do something like this with another chocolate, I would do something that's not a coloured based chocolate, but just something like the Maltesers that's got chocolate on the outside. Violet crumbles, cherry ripes. You could do all those sort of ones. And I think that's it that we're going to fit in there for today. And then on the top, all you do is you just sprinkle the leftover crumbs, or some of the crumbs, and some more whole Maltesers. You can give it a swirl with your knife or cut through it with your knife. Just give it a bit of a little zhuzh. Just like that. Give it a little stir. And it will look something like this. So you can see the different colours at the bottom there. So I think this is a roughly 2 litre container, because I definitely have probably about half of each left over. So if you have a 4 or 5 litre container and want to do a big batch, perfect. But otherwise this will go into the fridge, and then when it's time to serve, you can get your little fancy ice cream cup, scoop out your ice cream, and if you've got leftover, put your leftover crumbs on top, and your leftover whole Maltesers, and you've got a cute little dessert idea. Perfect if you're having Friday night movie night or some treats over the weekend, or even if the kids have got sleepovers and they want to surprise their friends with a cute little dessert, this is ideal. So if you love Maltesers like I do, you're going to enjoy this one as well. Oh, that is delicious. I'll rehash what I just did. Into a container, I've layered, like you would with a marble cake, chocolate and vanilla ice cream, and then layered the crushed Maltesers over the top with the whole Maltesers. And these are on sale at Woolworths at the moment, and I think the IGA. All recipe is on my website, cookingwithange.com.au. You will find it, just search for Malteser ice cream and you will find it there. And thank you so much for joining in. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know if you make it over the weekend. I can't wait to see. Share it on my socials. Share it with any friends who are Malteser fans, or if another mum friend who might need a quick and easy ice cream idea for this weekend. Please share it around. And otherwise, I hope you enjoy. So cheers. Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you next time. Bye.